Pyotr Verzilov lost his sight, hearing and ability to walk when he fell mysteriously ill last week. He was airlifted here to Berlin's Charite hospital for treatment and is recovering. Doctors now confirm that it's highly probable he was poisoned.
We have
no indication that there was an endogenous disease, or that there was an infection or illness of the metabolism that could create such a syndrome with this dynamic. And so we have to presume that a poisoning has taken place of a toxin that we haven't yet been able to identify, and which we perhaps won't be able to identify.
At a news conference in Berlin, other members of the anti-Kremlin punk band Pussy Riot and Verzilov's mother thanked the doctors for saving his life. They believe the poisoning was an attempt to kill him.
He started to lose the ability to walk straight, and he was losing the ability to speak well, and he was kind of disorientated.
We were discussing with our friends and with relatives if Peter should go back to Russia after, and everybody was telling that actually it will be really dangerous for him to go back because probably it was an assassination attempt.
Posing as police, Verzilov and other Pussy Riot members staged a pitch invasion during the Football World Cup final in Moscow in July. President Putin was in the stadium and hundreds of millions of viewers were watching live. They were jailed for 15 days. Pussy Riot came to prominence in 2012 for this protest against Putin in a Russian Orthodox cathedral in Moscow. 3 members of the group were sentenced to 2 years in prison on hooliganism charges. It's not the first time those critical of the Kremlin have fallen seriously ill. Earlier this year, the former Russian double agent Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia were poisoned with a powerful Novichok nerve agent in the British town of Salisbury. Investigators say the attempted murder was carried out by 2 Russian military intelligence agents. The men appeared on Russian state television claiming to be tourists. There are strong similarities with the death of former KGB officer Alexander Litvinenko in 2006, poisoned with a radioactive substance. One of the prime suspects in the murder, Andrei Lugovoy, is now a member of the Russian parliament. As doctors try to establish what Pyotr Verzilov was poisoned with, the question his fellow activists want answered is whether he too was a deliberate target. Neave, Al Jazeera.